Welcome back to our channel. Today is a truly beautiful day to dive into the most explosive, jaw-dropping secrets currently shaking up Los Angeles. The daytime drama is reaching an absolute boiling point, and we have all the exclusive, high-stakes details you crave. Let us break down the absolute madness. Katie Logan Spencer does not knock. She does not ask for permission. She breaches the perimeter of the Spencer Beach house with the absolute fury of a mother scorned. She walks directly into the aftermath of a passionate, sizzling night. She sees her golden boy, Will Spencer, tangled up with a woman she considers nothing more than an opportunistic gold digger. The venom drips from Katie's lips as she points a manicured finger at Melissa Dylan. "You are not going to mend your broken heart with this," Katie screams at her son. The word "this" hangs in the air like a physical blow. It is a calculated degradation, a brutal, unapologetic attempt to strip Dylan of her humanity and reduce her to a cheap, desperate rebound. Katie is unleashing a maternal wrath that threatens to burn the entire beach house to the ground. She is fighting for the Spencer legacy, and she views Dylan as a toxic parasite trying to latch onto the family fortune. Will Spencer is completely taken aback. He stares at his mother, the rage in her eyes burning brighter than the California sun outside the window. But Will is a Spencer man. He does not cower. He does not back down. He steps directly in front of Dylan. He defends the woman who just shared his bed. He demands respect from the matriarch of the Logan family. He draws a line in the sand, choosing to protect his new lover over appeasing his furious mother. But Katie is a relentless force of nature. She refuses to listen. She refuses to yield. Will's defense falls on deaf ears. Katie's mind is already made up. She has branded Melissa Dylan a threat, and she will not stop until the threat is neutralized. The tension in the room is suffocating. The battle lines are drawn, and Will is caught directly in the crossfire of a war he cannot control. As Wednesday rolls around, the relentless assault continues. Katie mounts a secondary attack. She corners Dylan, determined to break the young woman's spirit. Katie unleashes a barrage of insults, questioning Dylan's motives, her past, and her sudden fascination with the Spencer billionaires. Katie wants Dylan to pack her bags, walk out the door, and never look back. She wants to obliterate Dylan's confidence and send her running for the hills. But Katie has severely miscalculated. Melissa Dylan is not a fragile victim. She is a survivor. She has navigated the darkest, most dangerous corners of Los Angeles, and she will not be intimidated by a woman in a designer suit. Dylan stands tall. She defends her actions. She looks Katie dead in the eye and refuses to back down. Dylan makes it crystal clear that her feelings for Will are genuine, and she is not going anywhere. The confrontation is electric, a high-stakes game of chicken where neither woman is willing to blink. Dylan holds her ground, but she also knows the brutal reality of her situation. She is one young woman fighting a billionaire empire. She is facing the combined wrath of Katie Logan Spencer and the vicious corporate bullying of Forrester. Dylan realizes she cannot fight this war alone. She needs reinforcements. She needs a nuclear deterrent. On Thursday, the dynamic shifts permanently. Dylan reaches for her phone. She dials a number that will change the landscape of Los Angeles forever. She unleashes her ultimate secret weapon. She places a frantic, desperate call to her mother, Darcy Dylan. The moment Darcy's name flashes on the screen, the stakes skyrocket. Darcy is not a woman who plays games. She is a fierce, protective predator who will burn the city to ashes to protect her daughter. When Dylan begs for backup, the response is immediate. Darcy is packing her bags. Darcy is boarding a plane. Darcy is coming to Los Angeles. The impending arrival of Darcy Dylan is sending shockwaves through the rumor mill. The comparisons to the infamous Fulton women are already swirling. Darcy is about to touch down in California, and she is bringing hellfire with her. Katie Logan Spencer thinks she has the upper hand. She thinks she can bully a young girl into submission. But Katie has no idea that she has just awakened a sleeping giant. When Darcy walks through those doors, the mother-to-mother showdown will be catastrophic. Katie is about to meet her match, and the Spencer family will never be the same. While the beach house descends into a maternal war zone, the corporate battlefield at Forrester Creations is experiencing its own seismic shift. The tension in the executive boardroom is palpable. Ridge Forrester is sweating. The disastrous meetings with international buyers in Monaco are hanging over his head like a guillotine. Forrester Creations is bleeding momentum. Hope Logan has defected to the rival fashion house, leaving a massive, gaping hole in their lineup. The company is in a precarious, highly vulnerable position, and Ridge is desperate for a lifeline. Enter R.J. Forrester. The golden child is stepping out of the shadows and taking center stage. R.J. marches into the CEO office with the confidence of a king. He slams a portfolio onto the table. He is not just pitching a design, he is pitching a revolution. R.J. wants to rock the fashion world, and he has the exact blueprint to do it. R.J.'s pitch is aggressive, bold, and brilliantly calculated. He wants to create a brand new, high-energy youth line for Forrester Creations. And he knows exactly who needs to be at the helm. He pitches Electra Forrester as the face and the creative force of the new brand. The name of the collection? Electra by Electra Forrester. It is a massive corporate power play. R.J. is capitalizing on the void left by Hope's departure. He is targeting the youth demographic with lethal precision. He is elevating Electra to superstar status, completely reshaping the hierarchy of the company. Ridge listens, his skepticism slowly transforming into genuine admiration. The pitch is brilliant. The branding is flawless. The timing is perfect. But R.J. drops the ultimate trump card. He reveals that he has already taken the idea to the patriarch himself. Eric Forrester has seen the pitch. Eric Forrester loves the idea. Eric Forrester has given his absolute blessing. Ridge is cornered, but he is also incredibly impressed. His son is proving to be a ruthless, visionary force in the family business. R.J. has made himself an integral, indispensable part of Forrester Creations. But the massive question remains. Will R.J. be the head designer? Will he take full creative control of this new empire? The implications of R.J.'s pitch are staggering. If Electra by Electra Forrester gets the green light, it will send shockwaves through the building. Zend Forrester Dominguez is already seething, feeling sidelined and underappreciated. R.J.'s aggressive rise to power is a direct threat to Zend's position. The internal rivalries are about to explode. The corporate chess game is moving at lightning speed, and R.J. is positioning himself for a total checkmate. Ridge must make a decision that will dictate the future of the company and determine who holds the ultimate power at Forrester Creations. As the corporate wars rage in the glass towers of the city, a dark, psychological warfare is unfolding in the shadows. Sheila is isolated. She is brooding. She is trapped in a suffocating loneliness. She misses Deacon Sharp terribly. He was the one man who truly understood the darkness inside her. She believed they had a solid, unbreakable marriage. But Deacon walked away. He traded her in for the pristine, socially acceptable illusion of Taylor Hayes. But Sheila is a predator, and a predator is always watching. She has been monitoring Deacon's every move. She has been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And that moment has finally arrived. Sheila discovers the ultimate, humiliating truth. Deacon Sharp got down on one knee. He poured his heart out. He proposed marriage to Taylor Hayes. And Taylor said no. The rejection echoes through the city, and it is music to Sheila's ears. Deacon's ego is shattered. His grand romantic gesture has blown up in his face. He is vulnerable, wounded, and desperate, and Sheila knows exactly how to exploit that weakness. Sheila corners Deacon. She does not scream. She does not throw things. She uses a weapon far more lethal than violence. She uses the bitter, unvarnished truth. She looks at the man she loves, the man who cast her aside, and she drops a truth bomb that absolutely obliterates his remaining dignity. I can't have a relationship with my son, And you can't fully recognize a relationship that you want with Taylor, Sheila tells him. Her voice is smooth, calculated, and dripping with venom. She is drawing a direct parallel between their failures. She is reminding him that they are both outcasts, both denied the love they so desperately crave from the elite families of Los Angeles. Deacon tries to defend himself. He scrambles to protect his shattered pride. He insists that Taylor's rejection of his proposal does not mean she doesn't want a relationship with him. He clings to the desperate hope that Taylor just needs more time. He tries to convince Sheila and himself that the romance is still alive. But Sheila is merciless. She circles him, her eyes locking onto his insecurities. She refuses to let him hide behind his delusions. She delivers the final, devastating blow. She reminds Deacon that the renowned psychiatrist is not exactly marriage-shy. How many times has she walked down the aisle with Ridge? Sheila asks. The question hangs in the air, a lethal strike to Deacon's heart. It is the absolute, undeniable truth. Taylor Hayes has married Ridge Forrester multiple times. She has eagerly put on the white dress and walked down the aisle for the Forrester patriarch over and over again. She is not afraid of commitment. She is not afraid of marriage. She is just afraid of marrying Deacon Sharp. The realization washes over Deacon, leaving him completely paralyzed. Sheila's words have hit their mark with terrifying precision. She has exposed the fundamental flaw in his relationship with Taylor. She has proven that he will always be second best, a temporary distraction, a man unworthy of the ultimate commitment. Sheila watches the devastation unfold on Deacon's face. She sees the doubt creeping into his eyes. She sees the walls of his resolve beginning to crumble. And in that exact moment, Sheila sees her opening. The door to a reconciliation is no longer locked. The possibility of getting her husband back is suddenly very real. Sheila is not a woman who accepts defeat. She is a master manipulator. And she has just planted a seed of doubt that will destroy Deacon's relationship from the inside out. She will wait. She will watch. She will let the poison do its work. And when Deacon finally realizes that Taylor will never truly be his, Sheila will be right there, ready to welcome him back into the darkness. The ultimate villain of Los Angeles is making her move, and nobody is safe from the fallout. Will Darcy destroy Katie? Will RJ take over Forrester? Share your wildest theories below and subscribe right now for our next explosive breakdown.